Hi everybody, it's Pam from Flaunt Fitness UK, and I wanted to talk to you a wee bit today about trigger point Pilates and what benefits you might feel from doing the class. So trigger point Pilates very much focuses on the fascia in the body, and that's a connective tissue. So this connective tissue are fibres that lie underneath the skin and they extend out through the whole body, and they act as they kind of cover all our organs, they cover all our muscles, they provide attachment and stabilisation, they enclose muscles and organs, and they help us move and just generally help to support the body, okay? They do contain their own blood supply and nerve supply, and they're made up of a lot of water. So what we're actually doing, it's not that we're working out tension or we're releasing, what we're doing is we're rehydrating so that the fascia becomes more mobile again, and that has a knock-on effect to the movement through the joints and through the muscles as well, okay? Fascia does react to hormonal changes, it reacts to bumps and bruises and trauma, just like other soft tissues in the body. If you imagine it as being sort of a cling film that surrounds everything, and it's all connected. So the fascia that runs through the upper part of the body is connected to the lower part of the body as well. So when we are doing things to work through the upper part, we do have a knock-on effect further down the body. So I always say in my class that at the start we always do a check-in and we say, how does the body feel today? Are you aware of any tight bits, tender bits or sore bits? Keep that in mind, and then we always compare at the end of the session and how your body's going to feel then. And I always say we might not necessarily, if you've got a pain maybe in your quadricep, when you're doing a certain move, we might not place the ball in that area, but by working other parts of the body, like maybe into the hip flexors or maybe into the glutes or maybe around the knee or the calf, that will have a knock-on effect to that feeling that you're having in the quadriceps, okay? So what we say it responds in lines of pull. Tendons and ligaments in the body are just made, they're very organised fascia, so it's layers and layers of fascia, and they're designed to absorb shock, and they distribute load through the body as well. So trigger point Pilates is very much focused on fascia, okay? Restrictions in fascia have, the onset of them can cause chronic pain conditions. We can see a reduction in mobility. So the chronic pain conditions and that kind of pain you maybe feel in mobility, if it's all to do with fascia, don't necessarily show up on like an MRI scan or an x-ray, and it's more about your symptoms and how you are feeling it when you are feeling it as well that we need to take into consideration. I've got a few girls with fibromyalgia who do my class, and they really love it. They really enjoy it, and they said it just makes them feel really good. At times when they've started, they've found it quite sore and intense, but there's ways that we can minimise that for you at the start, and then it starts to ease off the more you do it as well. There's adhesions occur in the fascia as a result of like trauma, and as I say, that results in chronic pain. You can have changes in the joint movement, scar tissue can form, and it affects bodily functions, it affects movement, it affects things like digestion, the elimination of your waste. Trigger point Pilates is very good for reducing inflammation and tapping into a parasympathetic nervous system. So if you do have pain going on, if you have headaches, if you're sitting at the same position all the time when you're working and stuff, it has a calming effect on the body. So if you do have anything that's sort of stress provoked, if we've got anxiety, then it can really help then. And with a lot of people, the majority of people, it really helps them sleep and rest a lot better as well. And we really need that sleep, particularly if you do have chronic pain conditions, if you if you have arthritis, if you've got headaches, migraines, if you're affected by that as well, then you do need the rest and you do need the sleep. So hopefully trigger point Pilates can help with that as well. It helps maintain elasticity and tone in the muscles, improves mobility, and helps to reduce pain and promote relaxation. So thinking about times when you want to do this, trigger point Pilates is suitable for everybody. I work a lot with pregnant women, with postnatal women, and women who are of an age that are starting to go through hormonal change as well. And this is beneficial for all women through walks of life. It's beneficial for men as well, but I tend to work with women. So there is a specific trigger point Pilates class for pregnancy. There is a specific trigger point Pilates class for postnatal women. I incorporate the training of that into my Fit for Delivery sessions and into my core essentials. So we do trigger point as part of that as well. And when I do posture work or core and pelvic floor, there's always trigger point in there as well. When we're talking about hormonal change, we're talking about hormones that are changing in the body. We're talking about our stress levels being higher, difficulty with sleeping, changes, just general changes in the whole body. So trigger point can really help along with that as well. There is a specific menopausal course called Evolve, which is all about hormonal change as well. Okay, so that's just, I just wanted to drop in to give you a little bit of, I've had a few queries over the last couple of weeks about trigger point Pilates and what it is, what benefits you can feel from it. So I thought I would just do a little video just to tell you more about the benefits of working on the fascia and how you can how it fits into your life. Okay, the class is on are 45 minutes, but even if you do little snippets of it, then you'll still feel the benefits. Okay, if you want any more information, don't hesitate to drop me a message, and I hope to see you at class soon. All right, have a good day. Bye.